In this video, we're going to cover a couple of really cool Google tools you'll use in your market research. More information can be found in your market research guide down below. Okay, so if you head to Google, the first thing we want to look at is the Google Keyword Tool. In your browser, just type in Google Keyword Tool, and that'll take you to Google Search, which it's always #1 in Google. What you want to do here is just put in your keywords that you're looking at, you're thinking about for the market you're checking out. And I'm just going to put one keyword in here. And what you'll see is a list of keywords that Google has associated with the word that you typed in. So I put in photography tips. Of course, that'll come up first. And it's a big one. Global monthly searches, 165,000. Local is 60,000. And then you'll find a whole bunch of suggestions. So digital photography, portrait photography, wedding photography. And here what you're looking for are the keywords that you want to focus on in your initial content, or if you already have a blog and you want to research things that you haven't talked about yet, you can see basic information. And a lot of people live in Google keywords and really don't branch out from that. The only thing that this is really helpful for is to show how many searches there have been monthly for these keywords. You can order these by just clicking on global monthly searches, and now you can see from top to bottom the most popular. Of course, what you want to do is look for things that are definitely 100,000 searches and above, but there's a lot of gold in the lower keywords, because as a blogger you're going to be publishing quite often and you're going to need new keywords all the time. And these lower keywords that go down into the maybe 10,000s or so, some of those can be really good for traffic, because you can get a top ranking faster with those keywords than you can with these that are very competitive. So that's a Google Keyword Tool. You can load all of this up. You can download these into a CSV file and open it up in Excel on your computer and save these lists so that you have a list to work from to show basics of keywords and what keywords are most popular. But if you want to find out more about your niche, let's go to Google search area and just do a search on photography tip, and it'll come up instantly. That's very nice. You can also take a look at some of these pages right on Google now. That's really cool. You can see that this is probably a sales page. I'm not sure, but it would be worth checking out. The nice thing is you get started on your competition research really quickly this way. Who's who in the niche right now for photography tips, if you're thinking about that for a market. This is really good, but what's down here is really good as well. Google will give you searches related to photography tips, and these are good keywords to note and check out as well. You want to make sure that you've covered everything. Is tips the most important second part of that keyword? What about tricks? What about basics? What about tutorials? You won't think of everything yourself. You're just going to start out with an umbrella keyword right up here, photography tips, or whatever keyword that you want to start with, and you'll always get great suggestions down here, and you can open these up and check them out as well. Another way to go deeper into this is check out the Wonder Wheel. It's always on the left hand side of every Google search, right under all results, and click on Wonder Wheel. And what that does is give you yet another view around photography tips of what Google says are very related keywords. Let's say you were doing something with wedding photography. If that's specifically the niche that you're looking for, wedding photography tips, then when you click on that, this is just like the suggested keywords at the bottom of a Google search page, but it puts it in this wheel and shows it as a related, and you can just dig and dig and dig. Wedding photography checklist. Now you're getting deeper than just your niche. The deeper you go here, the more you're getting into the area of a post topic, not a topic for a site or a domain or a blog. Wedding photography questions, checklist, equipment checklist. So you can just go and go and go, and you'll see you can even go down here, photography supplies, inventory, systems, lots of things that you won't have thought of. And then you can go and check out all of these things, and then you can check each one of these things out on the search engine again, and you can go back and further drill down in the Google Keyword Tool to see what Google has in monthly searches on any one of these individual keywords, plus what Google says are related keywords via their keyword tool. So those are really, really great tools you want to use all the time when you're looking at new niches, and also when you're looking to further explore the niche that you're already in. If you have a blog set up and you want to make sure that you know about all the topics that people are talking about, searching for, this is the place to get started so that you can round out your content development plan for your site.